southern Indiana, February, somewhere around the 10th or 11th range. It's 29 degrees this morning. Wind's coming out of the northeast. I set the lucky duck out there. I expect these coyotes come right towards this equipment out here. I'm gonna jump right into it. Start out with a few howls. I'll do a pisser long howl. While there's nobody up, it's Sunday morning. I've just got a little bit of time before people start getting up, moving around. That's gonna screw me up. So here we go. Alright, trying to bring you guys along for this little trip here. Did that first stand up there this morning. I'll show y'all a little bit of footage of that, how it started out. Had a coyote answer me about 3/4 mile down the road. I'm down here right now. I'm familiar with this area. We kill a lot of coyotes here. Kind of hid the ranger right here in the barn. I'm literally gonna slip right out in the crack of the fence right there, post up right next to the barn, call this dog. He sounded like he wanted to work this morning. I mean, he was answering me 3/4 mile away, just firing off. So I'm down here. I'm gonna put this coyote down real quick. Sounds like a male. Should be able to drag him in pretty easy. Let's see what happens. Boom, baby. That's what you call knowing the terrain, knowing how to do your homework. Man, I was 3/4 a mile away and I heard this male answer me. He was fired up. I knew I could make him work. I came over here to where I thought he was at. I was within 100 yards where he was. I told you I slipped in through this little gate right here. I no more got set up. I seen him out here in the field. And I thought, well, he's close. He's danger close. So I'll hit him with a little rabbit in distress. He never even heard it. He just worked his way up on the bank. The wind's blowing left or right. He was upwind from me. I assume it's going to be a male. I'm shaking the beat all. Boys howdy. Boys howdy. But I just drilled him with a 22-250. Man, I wish I'd had a 300 blackout. That would have been a perfect shot. Anyways, he's down. I don't even know if I'm gonna call. I really hadn't even set up that much. I'm gonna go out there and pick him up. What an awesome deal. Boom. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Whew. Only day off I had was on a Sunday. Got out here and made it happen, son. Yes. Guys, I've told you I love me some daytime hunting. I just ain't got a whole lot of spots because there's always people running around and crap. I made it happen this morning. What a beautiful morning to let the air out of a coyote. I think it's going to be about probably a 2-3-year-old dog from the way he sounded. I ain't joking you. I was 3/4 a mile away. It's the only reason I came over here. Awesome deal. I don't know. I'll have to step it off how far he was. He wasn't that far at all. Just absolutely perfect. There he is. Perfect walking up in the sun. Awesome. I love it, love it, love it. 10 minutes ago I was discouraged. I didn't get one. Heard him howl. Came after him and got it done. Well, pretty guy. Center punch. 22-250. Awesome. Man, he's pretty. I'll take him and let KK see him this morning. He is a pretty dog. Heck yeah, makes me want to go on another one. Beautiful. Big old male coyote. Big old mature male coyote down this morning. Kind of a little spot and stalk deal, I'd say. I heard him over here, and like I said, I was set up about 3/4 a mile down the road. Maybe even pushing a mile, pretty close, I'd say. No action. I spotted 2 coyotes over here the other night at this other spot. I thought for sure I'd close the deal this morning. I ain't had no time to hunt. Been working 6 days a week. 10-hour days pretty much. Go out every once in a while at night. I've been really chomping at the bit on this daytime stuff. I've been the last 3 Sundays in a row. Did at least one stand. One day I did 2. Just dry, nothing. And set up over there this morning. Did just, you know, what they call a textbook stand or whatever. Everything was perfect. Nothing. Didn't see anything. Didn't have any response other than this coyote. And I heard him. You know, I jumped in the Ranger and I was sitting there drinking my coffee, and I was thinking, man, I can go into the house or I can go try to move on this dog, and it just worked out perfect. Where I got over here, there's a bunch of valleys and stuff here that I didn't really care about. So it just worked out perfect where he posted up over here. You'll see the sun. I set up where the sun's kind of at my back. Luckily, it came out from behind this barn. I looked over, walked over and picked this coyote from his perspective and kind of looked back at the barn, and just the sun just right in his eyes. He didn't have a clue I was sitting here in the shadow. So using the shadows this morning, the wind was blowing left to right, so he was completely upwind. No chance of smelling me. He would have worked down in this bottom right here trying to smell me, but I just didn't want to take a chance on him seeing me. He wasn't probably 80 yards from me when I took the shot. Center punch, 22-250, 55 grain ballistic tip Hornady. coyote down here in southern Indiana. You guys stay with us. I'll try to get some more daytime footage. Getting out here, making it happen, enjoying life, letting the air out of one, son. Appreciate y'all, boys. Howdy. It's a great day to be alive. Appreciate y'all. See you next time.